Merry Christmas! As another year comes to pass. It's been a difficult year for me really, but in the same breath it's been a fantastic year. It's Christmas Eve, just getting ready for Christmas Day, and I just wanted to look back on more 2022 because I've had some fantastic hikes this year. So yeah, I mean, looking back, all started back around about Easter time. Always wanted to do the Limestone way, and I finally got to do it. Managed to get a week off work and hit it. So I mean, the Limestone way starts in a little village called Castleton in the Peak District, and meanders its way through to Roster. Yeah, I was blessed with nice weather that week. I remember, I mean, it's quite hilly, but the scenery is fantastic. You pass through some nice villages, and yeah, I had a really good time. Yeah, the Limestone way. I can remember when I got to Roster, I had to bloody hitchhike to Uttoxeter because I missed the last bus, didn't I? I remember trekking up this road thinking, how am I going to get back to Hope when my car is? Anyway, I put my thumb out. A nice chap called Tim picked me up and dropped me off. I mean, then I ended up at Uttoxeter about 3/4 of an hour before I needed to, so there you go. And that's Peveril Castle, just there. Right, let's get up this hill. About 3.5 miles in, just going past the aptly named Limestone Way farm, and in about 4 miles we'll be hitting a little place called Millersdale. But in the meantime, let's enjoy some scenery.
Right, brilliant. So you're camping?
Yeah, so my home's on my back.
Fantastic. Oh, yours is much lighter than mine.
Well,
it's cost me lighter.
It's cost me a small fortune, it has.
Really? Mine was a bit spontaneous. I wanted to go like to the peaks with my friends.
Oh yeah.
And then they were like, oh no, we want to go on a shorter walk. And I was like, oh, all right then. So we went to Carsington Water.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, yeah.
And then I said, just leave me here, and I'll just walk up to the peaks. To the front.
Can't you tell it's spring? Look to see the daffodils come out. You know, there's all nice weather's on the way. Everything's budding now. Hey, hiking season. Look at that, it's crystal. Walk up a little bit under the viaduct and see if we can find somewhere to sit down. Impressive, I must say. That carries the Monsol Trail apparently. I might be here for a while. I'm standing behind this car. I ain't getting too close to him. Hello boss. Crack on. That's a good chap. It's a Locust Gear DCFB. Pyramid style tent, as you can see. And I've got it this time without the inner. I'm using this bivy bag, a Catabatic Bristol comb, I think, bivy, with my Cumulus quilt, and under there we've got my Uberlite Firmrest Uberlite. The main goal is to get to High Peak today, which is about 18 miles. But we'll see, eh? we'll see. I was just walking along this track here, looking at those lovely views, and I just happened to spot a bench. And you can't give up a good bench, not when it's breakfast time. So I got the brew on. And yeah, thoroughly enjoying it. Really needed to get out, I think, with what's been going on at home. So yeah, all on the hiking season. Just having some lunch. I'm just I'm heading for a little place called Bonsall now, and then hopefully from there onto the High Peak Trail, where we can find a little wild camping spot hopefully. How clear that is. Well, I've got to the point where I can't walk anymore. There you go, so there's my tent. I was just saying to myself, I could do with a nice bench now in the sunshine to have some breakfast. And the trail provides. Look at that. If anyone tells you this Limestone Way is just an easy ramble, they're frigging lying. That's some proper ups and downs you have to negotiate. Cracking walk though. I mean, the weather certainly helps any walk, doesn't it, I think. Had some fine views this morning. Some good climbs. Well, it's all worth it for that. It ain't all peace and quiet. Got to take this top off. Now I think I've only got about 3 or 4 more left. Yeah, it's been a good cracking walk. The trails looked after me. I mean, we found a lovely little pitch last night. I mean, I was getting a bit wary as the evening was passing, but yeah. And then this morning, I was just looking for somewhere to have my breakfast, and a lovely little bench appeared in the sunshine. Managed to draw my tent out. A young couple, or a couple, got chatting to me. I was holidaying in the cottage, and so they kindly filled up my water bottles. And there was a bin right next to the bench, so I deposited my rubbish in there. So the motto of this story is, if you look after the trail will look after you. So we're just about here. We've just got a crack plan here. 2.3 miles it says, and we're done. So come on, let's finish this beast, because it has been a beast. It's been a good beast. Before it says in the book, go uphill. There's a lot of uphills on this walk, let me tell thee. Looks like I'm walking to your topsy. I missed the bloody blast bus, 10 minutes. But yeah, then after that, I stopped in a little pub called the Old Cheshire Cheese in Castleton. That was nice there. And then I got up in the morning and got the first bus to Bakewell, which is the start of the white to dark. Sun's that, look. Ain't like me, is it? Yeah, the Bakewell was the start to the white to dark, and that was introduced from the Country Walking magazine. The editors concocted this sort of a walk which starts at Bakewell and finishes in Hope, 26 miles ish. Goes through some nice little villages, which starts in the White Peak and then works its way to Hope in the Dark Peak. Yeah, it's really good.
According to Rambling Man, Created to celebrate 25 years of Country Walking magazine, the White to Dark is a 27-mile walking trail through the Peak District. And if you haven't done it, you really should. And not just because of cakes.
Finally got here in Bakewell. Just got to find the start of the White to Dark. Well, that's the first White to Dark marker I've seen. Let's hope there's plenty more. It didn't take long to find a hill. First one. I'd imagine there's many more to come. I had my head down, didn't I? Put my foot down. I only missed my turning, didn't I? I just walked a bit too far on the Monsole trail than I needed to. So I'm just retracing my steps now. I don't want to open. I'll put this down a sec. I'm even doing obstacles for you now. Just climbing out of this little valley, not far from Lytton now. This is still the Crestbrook Nature Reserve, I think. It's nice though, peaceful. Right, so we started there this morning at Bakewell. We've trekked along there to Monsole Head, and I think I kept going along there somewhere on the Monsole trail. So then we've trekked back down into Cresbrook Down. We'll walk through that lovely little vale there, and then we've just got into Lytton, and the plan is now is to follow this to Fullow and then try and get to Eyam, and we'll see what the time is then, and then try and find somewhere to camp. A good day so far. Some nice views. It ain't been as hilly as the Limestone way. Don't get me wrong, there's been a few ups and downs. Looks like we've got to go down there. Looks good. This is the Crestbrook Dale Nature Reserve still. And if you can see in the distance there, just on the end of that, where that valley goes up, that's where we walked up there into Lytton and back round. So you could have just gone this way. And Jack, or two Jacks. I thought that was their name at first. I thought they named them. Called Jack and Jack. I've actually been in there and listened to the story of the plague. So sad. But so courageous of them as well. They all stayed there, all stayed in the village, so no one else would catch the plague. And our young love, there was a couple, and one guy lived in another village and his girlfriend lived here in Eyam, and they used to go, I'm not sure where it was, somewhere up in the valley, and they used to just stare at each other. They couldn't meet, they couldn't talk, they could just see each other, and they used to go there every day to meet her. And then one day she didn't come. So you all know what happened there, don't we? Just about to head up there left. But I'll just give you a quick look, see at that. Beautiful. I mean, there's still time in the day to keep walking. But I think I'll call it a day. It's about 7 o'clock. Right, let's get pitched up. Do I risk the bridge or paddle across there? I went both ways just for you. Right, I'm going to get across these stepping stones now. Wish me luck. Yeah, we're just walking along the ridge on Stanley's Edge now. It's an amazing place, isn't it? That's where we're heading, Win Hill. And you've got Lady Bay Reservoir down there. Bush, done. White to dark, done and dusted. But those two hikes were nothing compared to my my main hike of the year, July. Alfred Rain Whites, coast to coast. Yeah, I mean, all my hikes have been building up for that one. I've wanted to do that hike from the beginning, really. Coast to coast, because I spent a lot of time in the lakes over the years, but I always thought, oh, I don't think I could do that, it's too far, you know, inexperienced. So I just built my trails up over the last few years, and all for that one. Yeah, that was an epic. Met some great people along the way, had some good weather, had some horrendous weather. Yeah, Wayne Bar's coast to coast. It never takes long to find a hill on this walk. Stare at me for a minute. Watch me smiling. Splashing through water. Look what I found. I cannot wait to get in that tent.
I mean, what a spot you've got.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm a little bit jealous until they are.
Yeah.
I want to pitch my tent down, but...
No, I mean,
you know,
it's been battering it down all day, and I just got here and the sun poked its head up.
Yeah.
I got my tent up dry.
Well, it's literally after I came past the knot just then, and I suddenly saw past Dale that the sun came out,
Yeah.
lit up Brothers Water.
The sun shines on the righteous.
Yeah, it does. I was like, oh, I've reached home. Yeah.
Sun always shines on the righteous. Oh man, look at that. Got a decision to make, ain't I? I'm in here nice and dry. Ain't got to set my tent up. I can just sleep in here. But it's only 6 o'clock. Swelldale, cold. It's probably about no more than 2 hour walk. So we're there for 8 o'clock. And there's a pub and that nearby. Well, I'll set my tent up. I just don't know what to do. To Blakey Ridge. So I'm going to go in the pub now, have some dinner, have a couple of beers, and early night. It's been a day. So here we are, guys, we've finally got to the line in. What a day it's been, any boys, today.
Hard work today.
Yeah, well, we've got Ian, who's the Yorkshire Trailblazer on Facebook, so check him out. And we've got Chris Cleave, that's Chris with a K, so check him out as well. I mean, anyone who's been out in that today has been good, yeah, man.
Yeah, we just beat the rain as well.
Yeah.
Brutal it was.
Brutal day. But look at this now. Oh. And to the beach. Wow, look at that, the last one. And amble along down to the coast and get down here. Let's go, eh? Just come through the gate there, and 1 mile to go. 1 mile. I carried 2 stones with me. My first stone was for cherished memories, and my second stone, new beginnings.
Well, that's the end of that.
You know, when I got back from the coast to coast, it was still like, yeah, only July time. I was thinking, oh man, this can't be the end of my hiking season. And I was thinking to myself, what can I do next? And I mean, I do love going up the Lake District. Not been going up as often as I would like to be fair, the last couple of years. Obviously COVID and everything, I don't think anybody had. So why not get a walk all around the Lake District? So I did a bit of a YouTube search and Googling and came up with one that's it's a Syrian guide called Tour of the Lake District. It's worked out about 90 miles, maybe a fraction over, and that started in Windermere, and it's a circular walk all the way around. That was another fantastic walk. Again, dazbass007 weather. It don't half follow me around, innit? I don't know what I've done. But yeah, so that was a fantastic walk as well. Really tough. It was a lot tougher than I anticipated. Yeah, you had the constant up and downs. And it was good though. And I'd do it again. I mean, there's quite a few variants on that walk you can do on the Tour of the Lake District. But yeah. It's a dazbass007 weather day. We've made our way all the way down there. And we're heading all the way down there. I wouldn't have asked the question anyway. I've just been wandering through these woods. Beautiful. I missed my turn, didn't I? But luckily, jumped into some lovely little caves there.
It's quicken as far as you can and like peak bagging and all that, you know, you get sucked into that. And it's one of them things that just helps you slow down a touch.
I told you I was looking forward to it, I'd be lying. Just wanted a gentle stroll today. Still making our way across this umpteenth pass. Just working our way through this bit of a boulder field. Ain't looking up. I'm going to keep looking back. I'm going to keep walking. And I'm going to get to the top eventually anyway. But you know how far I've still got to go. I don't want to know. I want it to be now. Well, I've managed to find some sort of path. But I was on one of these earlier and it just bloody disappeared into bloody bogland. See that through the trees? Can you see? Can you see? As you're watching this, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be sitting on a plane heading over to Portugal. I'm going to be doing the Rota Vicentina. It's the fisherman's trail, and I'm going to combine the historical trail in with that as well. So what I'll do, I'll walk the historical trail and then double back to get back onto the fisherman's trail. The historical trail, the historical trail is more of an inland route, which takes you through up some hills, some nice villages, and the fisherman's trail is mainly coastal. So those of you who have seen my Anglesey coast path, if it's anything like that, it's going to be absolutely out of this world. So I just want to say again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you all. Thanks for following along, it's really appreciated. And I'll see you 2023 on the trail.